You know, in every big project, there is a moment or two of doubt. And I would be lying if I didn't tell you right now is that moment. Because holy crap. This car is not running great. And everybody knows the best way to fix an engine is to throw a turbo on it. So that's what we're going to do. Boom! Headshot! All right, listen, I know I was being a smartass with the throw a turbo at it, but look at this thing. Look how it landed. It's like it wants to be there. I mean, we might have to actually think about this. Oh no! I mean, it fits perfect.
Like a glove.
I would weld it where it's at. It's beautiful. Everything's great. We are building the best budget chassis swap on the planet. Modern GTO chassis with a 6.0 LS, 1950 Chevy body that we're gonna chop, channel, do all kinds of fun stuff. And naturally, we cut it right down the middle and widened it about 14 inches. This build has just started and it's already gonna be crazy. Let's get to the footage. The best way to fix an engine is to throw a turbo on it. So that's what we're gonna do. Boom! Headshot! Let's see if it'll start. We are building the baddest budget build chassis swap on the planet. $5,000 is what we are spending. We've damn near already spent all of that. The good news is we have a ton of parts that we can sell to start recouping some of our money. 2008 Pontiac G8, 6.0, all aluminum LS. It's got a cam. It's got all kinds of stuff. We've hopped up this engine a lot. We also did a bunch of maintenance to it, so it's going to run a long time. It has a newer transmission and a Camaro rear end. It is just built to get beat on, and naturally I'm going to put it on a 1950 Chevy two-door coupe that I want to chop. So as you can see, we're going to have to do a lot of stuff to get a 50 Chevy on top of this baby. We've already started to ruin the glass with the turbo. I don't know why, but that makes me happy. I do it so often. We already got rid of the back glass. We've already got rid of all of our door panels, trunk, hood, and front clip. Now it is time to get to the fun part. We're gonna take a couple of these guys and go, and then we're gonna shave down all of the sheet metal. We wanna try and get this thing as narrow as we can. It has a perfect wheelbase of the 1950 Chevy, but it is, I think, 3 inches too wide. There's a bunch of different ways you can go about fixing this. You can widen the 50 Chevy. That's what we did on our Mustang that we're building right now. I'd rather not do that if I don't have to. So we're gonna get to cutting, and then we're gonna get to shaving some weight off this girl because she's got a big old wide ass on her, and hopefully that doesn't end up causing us any problems. All right, let's cut some shit. Now, before we start cutting, I'm going to start taking these plastic pieces off. I don't want to get my seat belts undone because I need to cut through here, and my seat belt's all in there right now. I already started on the passenger side. That is what I'm going to do on the driver's side. What you can do if you're doing this, smart thing to do actually, is to pull down your headliner, and then you can actually disconnect any wires and plugs you have up there. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to cut it, figure out what wires I cut as I go across the roof, and then we'll just patch all those up basically. But if you want to do it the right way, that's probably the way you should do it. But we kind of do stuff fast around here. We play our fast and loose. All right, let's get this damn plastic out of here and start cutting. First cut. Here we go. Only 400 more to go. Check it out, I made a 4-door hardtop. This is what Chevy needs to be doing. We don't need all these posts in here, we need hardtops. All right, let's cut the other side. Got the other post out. I need some better saw blades, and I need my other saw. Those little handheld sawzalls or whatever they are called. They're really good, but they don't have as long of a stroke. Ayo! I actually think that's what it's called. I think it's the stroke. I'm not sure, though. I could be wrong, but regular sawzall, it just goes in and out farther. I mean, holy shit. We are just making porn references left and right. But the other one that I have is down in my shop. So I need some more blades and my other Sawzall. And then we're going to come back here, go here, deal with the glass, which is always a bit. But you got to do it. I need to just invest in whatever the heat gun, I don't even know what the hell it's called, but whenever I see them remove new windshields, they have like a heated blade almost, because these things are a giant pain in the ass. I don't know. It's also fun to throw turbos in them, so I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to hit her hard, and it's going to be a convertible very, very quickly. Poor Sawzall's been through hell. It's still going. Now we get to throw it off. All right, time to get stupid. So we make sure the camera's on, as always. That's how you make a convertible, baby. Now we can take this sled. Oh, I'm gonna bust my ass. Cool. Poor CRX. Scratched the paint a little bit, but not too bad. She's just fine. She's a fucking workhorse. She's okay. All right, let's keep cutting. So I got the driver's side back pretty much shaved down. I will most likely end up coming in here and shaving down the rockers, but I'm not going to do that until I can get the 50 Chevy over here and kind of do some cutting. Got all of the glass out, which is a giant pain in the ass on these. Got the front windshield out. I'm going to shave down this pillar some. Basically cut right down in here and then across here, because I need to get this a lot more narrower than it is. And basically, once I do that on this side, pretty much the driver's side will be done, like I said, for now. And then we're going to go over and start shaving all the stuff on the passenger side. As you can see, I still have all this that needs to come off, and I need to get rid of this quarter panel. And we're also going to have to figure out what we're going to do with our gas filler neck. Pretty good progress so far, though, I got to say. Most likely end up cutting out the trunk area, too, because none of this is going to work with our Chevy anyway. So we'll probably end up shaving that way down, too. But let's just keep after it. All right. We got it pretty much cut up. It could always use a little bit more, but I'm going to wait until I get some measurements on the 50 Chevy. She is looking pretty damn wide, to be honest with you. I knew it was going to be wide going in, but it's a little bit wider than I thought it was. So I'm going to get the 50 Chevy out tomorrow. We'll start stripping it. I still have to cut the floor out of it the rest of the way. So tomorrow's supposed to be nice outside so we can work out in the driveway, but I think I'm done for today. Naturally, I've been sick for a week. So, you're supposed to come back and, take it easy. Well, today was like full 12 hours, and I'm about to fall asleep. So tomorrow we're going to clean up this shit and dig right into the 50, and we'll start seeing what we got to do to get these two together. Hopefully I don't have to widen it like we did the Mustang, but that might be what we have to do. I don't know. We're going to find out. It is so much work to widen a body, but I don't know, this is a pretty damn cool chassis to start with. It's also a little high. We need to kind of, you know, get her down. We always got to get her down, but if you see how high this package tray is in the dash, you know, they're way up in the air, but you know, it is what it is. All right, we'll be back tomorrow.
The next day.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even record any video of this, of me talking. I just got the body out of the shed, jumped right into it, started cutting it all to hell. So let's get going, baby. Are you okay, baby? Oh, you're fine, you're fine. Center of gravity changed a little bit when you cut the floor out. Oh, shit. All right, let's get this fixed. Okay, we got this mostly cut. I'm gonna trim a little bit more around my rocker panels, whatever you wanna call that, inner rockers. And we need to get the dash out and also trim all of this. This needs to come way into here if we're gonna have any chance of fitting it over some shit. These 50 Chevys are narrow, but you can see it opens up back there. So if we get rid of a lot of this, that'll help. And we gotta get rid of the dash. Now you can sometimes reuse the dashes. It's just a giant pain in the butt, but I do try and cut them out in one piece. That way we can't reuse them or, you know, have them for another project. These are so freaking cool. These old school fuses. So badass. Oh, usually they pull right out. Shit, there we go. That's badass. Okay, enough. That was enough of a breather. Let's get to cutting. Oof, what a pain in the ass. Oh my God. She is pretty stripped now. Now we can start taking some measurements, see what we got to do here. All right, so here's the situation. I knew it was like 3 inches too narrow. These bodies are tiny. I knew we were going to have some, you know, narrow issues going forward, but there's some stuff you can do to kind of, you know, finagle it a little bit. You can kind of push some stuff, you know, squeeze some stuff, grind some stuff, cut some stuff. And I've been measuring basically off of right here. This is where the windshield went to, which is pretty much where you can usually shave stuff down to. And even from measuring from right there, it's like 4 inches too narrow. This is 4 inches too wide. And I got to looking at it. Even if I shaved everything down to here, I'm going to essentially lose the entire frame of this car because this is all very important structurally. If you look down the side, like if I get rid of this, my front end's going to essentially fall off. So not only is it 4 inches from where I can't cut, it's basically like 10 inches from where I need to keep, which would be out here. Long story short, I don't know what I'm going to do. We need to widen that body probably 10 inches, which is fine. We've widened bodies before. I didn't know that I was going to need to do that much, especially on this video, considering today and everything. But yeah, I don't know. The old man's going to be here in like 15 minutes to help me move something. I'm going to run it by him while we're moving stuff. And I'm 99% sure we're going to end up widening that body, which is a bit. So I'm going to probably go ahead and start getting glass and stuff taken out just in case. I don't see any other way of doing it. And I don't want to do a different body. I really like this body. Also, we're doing the 5K budget and we're really priced pretty good with these two right now. I also have somebody coming to buy all of the parts for $1,400, which is going to be huge for, you know, going back into the budget. But to be honest with you, I'm actually selling them kind of short. I've seen these doors sell on eBay for like $700 a piece. Kind of bundle them all up It was a lot quicker that way, but I'm actually losing some money. But I don't have time to be, man, you put stuff on Marketplace these days and you got guys calling and they want to buy like one mirror or like one door handle. And it's just, it would take me months to sell all that shit. So I got some guys going to buy them all at once. Also, look at this friggin' tent. What a piece of shit. This thing was really cool. A company sent this to me. It has not done very well this winter. Yeah, they're going to be sending me another tarp, but anyway. Yeah, so let's start taking some glass off because we're most likely going to cut this damn body in half in the next 30 minutes.
You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop.
I'm looking at how I want to do this, and I think I can do this like you chop a fleet line, and the way you chop a fleet line is you cut not only the rear window out, like the whole rear section all the way back to here. I mean, trunk mount and everything, and then that all comes out in one piece. And then whenever we get the body configured, we can put it back in, and then that way our back window will still match. It's a pretty big undertaking, but at this point, it's gonna be a big undertaking no matter what we do. Also, same thing with the front window. What we can do is, like on the Mustang, we were able to cut right here because we had like a 2-inch post. Well, that's just, there's nothing there. I can't split that. I'm gonna have to actually cut down here and then up across here, which will actually be easier putting it back together. It's just gonna be a lot more craziness whenever we get to finishing it in. Yeah, I never would think that the Mustang would have been easier to widen, but it was actually kind of easier the way the post lined up in the front. Yeah, I'm waiting for the old man. I think I'm doing it either way, but I kind of want him to either tell me I'm stupid, that way I really want to do it, or say it's a good idea. If he says it's a good idea, I'll probably do something else because I'm just a contrarian when it comes to him. But yeah, I don't see any other way around it, unfortunately. All right, Dad came down. We had a little powwow about what we got to do. He's on board. So what we're doing, right across there, all the way across there, and then in the rear, we're gonna do this like a fleet line chop. Just cut this whole trunk section out, and then across there, get the whole window out, and then once that's out of the way, we're just gonna split the roof. And I'm gonna try and grab each side by the chains, that way they don't fall all over on me. And then what we'll do, we'll widen it and try and put some square tubing across there to kind of hold the body together just enough so we can get it over on top of the chassis. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all that tonight because it's already getting dark, but I would like to at least get this body cut up. So yeah, let's just get to it, baby. If you're gonna do something stupid, you might as well do it fast and just get it over with. So let's go. I didn't know it was all the way loose yet, but it is, baby. Wow. That was actually so much easier than I thought it was gonna be. I might need to start doing my chops like that more often. That was really easy. Like, holy shit, easy. I gotta start working outside more. Get over here. Come here, you're gonna cut your feet. You're gonna cut your feet. Don't, you're gonna cut your feet. Come here. Hey. Oh. You're gonna cut your feet. Come on, come on. One more. Go right in the glass. What are you doing? Dude, it's Caseyscustoms and stray dogs these days. I like it. All right. We have like no structure at all now, so my doors just fell off. But to cut the cowl, I had to open the door, and now you can see it's bent, but we can work that back after we get it cut more. I went ahead and trimmed out the one little brace I had in here. So what we're gonna do now is just split this sheet metal roof, and what I need to do is somehow hold this together, like I said, hopefully with the chains, because whenever you cut it, it just wants to fall in, and it's actually a good way to get the living shit cut out of yourself. So we're gonna figure out how to not do that first. Jesus. I mean, we're definitely not scared to cut some shit around
Fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
I wasn't so sure it was gonna not go in. Now check this out. Hopefully we can just scoot this guy a little bit. Ooh. Holy shit. All right, we got some geometry to figure out now. So I am not too worried about, my braces that I'm putting in right now to be perfect, because most likely they're gonna end up moving anyway. I mean, I guarantee I know they're gonna move, but I do wanna make sure it's wide enough so that I can get the body over the chassis. If you watch the Mustang, when we widened it, we went way too wide. Once you can get it in one piece and on top of the car, then you can start pulling stuff in. But for now, we need to brace this up enough so that I can actually lift it and, you know, try and get it on the car. So I'm gonna put, I don't know, 3 or 4 braces in here real quick. Just get them welded so that it's semi together. And then if I can get that done tonight, tomorrow we can come in, lift it, try and get it on the car, see what the hell happens. If I can get this body even in this shape, if I can get this on the car in one video, I'm stoked. We're already at like 70 hours on this video right now, but that would be huge if I can do that. So that's what we're gonna try. Let's weld some shit real quick.
You better grab that tambourine. Bring the bass, we might be wicked. We may be forced to cause a scene. Make some trouble, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my true love, true to love. Ooh, I love it. Crank it up, yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, check it out. It's actually braced up pretty good, not going anywhere. I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars in there, so hopefully that's good enough. We can pick her up tomorrow. We are going to try and get this mess on top of that, and then that's the goal. I'm not gonna go crazy, try and get it mounted, none of that. I just want these 2 bodies to be one. So that's a goal for tomorrow. My ass is dragging.
The next day.
You know, in every big project, there is a moment or two of doubt. And I would be lying if I didn't tell you right now is that moment. Because holy crap, that is a cut up body if I ever saw one. Yeah, the good news is we've widened it so much, it has to fit now. I mean, it has to, right? Right? Hopefully, right? Yeah, I'm going to get the old man down here. We're going to lift it up. We need to spin it. And then the goal is to just drive that right underneath it and then drive it right back in. We're going to call it a video because we have way too many hours in this video already. Holy crap. You know, not a lot of stuff leaves me speechless because I talk too much, but holy shit. I don't know why, but last night it just didn't hit me. I came over here today and I was like, what are we doing? Oh, it's going to be fun. No, God! Spinning it's gonna be the bitch. Oh, I'm walking you! Yeah. Let's let it down and then slide the hoist over. Slide the whole thing.
You're pushing.
Pushing engaged. Okay, hold it. Okay. You mean to go square the body up?
Yeah, just raise it up.
Ooh. It's gonna hit your head.
Coming to me. I'll raise it up.
Working.
Come on, baby.
You gonna duck?
I'm gonna push.
Do you have brakes? Check brakes real quick. You got brakes? Okay, good. Before you go.
We got brakes. We're driving her in there.
Steer it in there. Get the body on right. Oh, I'm gonna hit GoPro. No, GoPro's gonna split the middle. Okay, I got this. GoPro split it perfect.
How about there?
Oh. Go a little bit more. Well, okay, go a little bit more. There you go. Go. Oh, you're fine.
About there?
Right there.
Okay.
We can move it the rest of the way.
Got it. She's in park.
Okay.
Now let me get out from underneath this thing.
Nice!
There you go.
Alright, cool. Alright, let me see. Ooh.
I like those wheels. Those look good on
I know, I don't hate them. I mean, it fits perfect.
like the glove.
I would weld it where it's at. It's beautiful. Everything's great. Yeah. I mean, just perfect. Gaps look nice. All right, let's push her in. Holy shit. I mean, check it out. It's basically ready for paint. It's pretty much a finished car. We knocked it out of the park. It's done. As you can see, we have quite a bit of cutting to do. We're going to have to do that in another video. I can do most of it, I think, while the body is actually in the shop, which makes it really easy to work on. But most likely I'll have to pop it back off one or two more times to make everything perfect. But I'm pretty damn happy with it. Really, really cool. I think it's going to be narrowed a little bit more, but it looks pretty freaking awesome being that wide. What a fun, silly project. I have entirely too many fun, silly projects going on right now, but it's really nice to have this on one body now, if that makes sense. It's not taking up 2 parking spots. So, very, very happy about that. If you want to see more of this, please hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow more than you would imagine. For the coolest merchandise on the planet, go to Caseyscustoms.com. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment, all the good shit they tell you at the end of videos, and check out some more of my other videos. Peace! I love you.